You know, we like them seeing us early in the morning. I like them to see me when they walk in. So like Coop and I can say what's up to every kid in the morning.
Bro, you can't say I'm on the way and then I fall asleep. You gotta say I'm here at some point.
No, because you know I don't live too far.
I didn't know. I didn't know I was up.
People always say young, but you know, Garrett's been a leader his entire life. He's a quarterback. He came in to college with a plan. Like, he didn't grow up on the playground. He grew up in a coach's office.
I think from the very first time I met Garret, I knew he was going to be a great coach. G's been preparing for this his whole life. It's a family craft.
Garret is a savant. He's wise beyond his years. He brings energy every single day. He wakes up every day at 4:30 and works out.
See, I'm just telling you. If you strap one on me, I might go 20.
Hey, well, let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
I expect Garret to have great relationships with his players, be highly detailed, and also highly demanding. Part of being a great coach is setting a standard for your guys and holding them to that. I've seen him do it as a player. I've seen him do it, as a young coach coaching guys that make a ton of money in the National Football League, and I think he's a great fit here.
Let's go, Zane! Come on, right, baby!
Coming in, I was prepared to make sure that, kind of teaching him the ropes and stuff, but there's been none of that. We talked to him for 5 minutes and you understand, he knows a lot of football and he cares about you. That's one thing that his dad's known for. He loves his players. Same thing with Garret.
Yeah, Tommy! Yeah, Tommy! Standard! Standard! Turn it loose! Finish, head down, finish! Come on! Up! Nice, snap up! Come on, Gage! Beat everybody. Just dominate! Attack everything! Get up, Coop! You're not in that QB room anymore. Rep Ty, that's a good group. Sean! Come on, Sean!
What's going on? This is Joey McGuire, head football coach at Texas Tech. Pretty fired up to talk about my son, wide receivers coach at Nebraska. I think he's one of the greatest young coaches in the country. I can tell one of my favorite stories to ever tell is Tom Herman. He's at Ohio State. He's the offensive coordinator. He comes in my office, and I asked him where he'd been, and he'd been recruiting Florida. My son was underneath my desk, and he poked his head up. Garrett's like in 8th grade, 7th grade. He pokes his head up, and he goes, "Hey, did you go see this quarterback? And what did you think about this quarterback in Florida?" And I'm sitting there going, how do you know this guy? And, he'd been studying. He'd been studying the top quarterbacks around the nation, and he's having a conversation while he's in middle school with the offensive coordinator. That's just who he is, man. He's a ball coach. He develops relationships. He cares about kids, but he's a ball coach. Let's go. Wreck them and go Big Red.
He's another one of our coaches that, football is real, man. Football is serious. He's offended by bad football.
He looks like he's about 20 years old, but you go into that room, those receivers are listening to every word that he says. He's earned their respect.
He's the head coach of that group, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch him get on his guys about the small details and effort and the kind of things that you want coaches to talk about.
Let's get it, baby. Let's go. We're going to do that, okay? Right? And then shoot your hand. Let's play fast today, guys. The ball is king! Hey! I need a group right here. Keep that wrist above my elbow. Violent on the bag, Gabe. Good. And we strike on the rise, right? A lot of time, the guy that wins the fight puts his hands on him first. I'm gonna roll my pads over and I'm gonna run. All right, look at my hips. Watch my hip. Hit. Good. You know what sucks is there's no shot we get to play 3. We're already sending PAT out there. Come on! Hey! Come on! Play on an edge. You got to move them and then slip them inside, right? Let's go! Hey, get him on the X Factor! Bitch! 2 things. Great play. Second, X Factor. Everything. Nice play. This is our brand of football. Kill. Everyone listen to what I'm about to say to him, okay? Great catch. When I catch the ball though, catch, tuck, knife, right? I want that drop step. I'm gonna coach y'all's off, right? But that was a great rep. great practice. Like, he came out competitive, details were a lot better, but they weren't great. They weren't perfect, right? But we had success. You know, we talked a little bit about in the mat drills, how do we handle success? So we're gonna find out how we handle success coming in on Monday when we attack this tape, attack the lift, and then on Tuesday when we go put the pads back on and see how much better we can get, right? All right, let's go ahead. Hey, luckily, we got a lot of our pass game minutes when it comes to the drop back. We're gonna expand a lot when it comes to naked boots.
And I think it's really just the way that he impacts people. He can lead people. He can mentor guys. A tremendous technical coach, but there's not many people that have a mind for the passing game the way that he does.
I think that they see the resource that he is and how much he cares about them, and he wants them to be the very best that they can be. And I think that they see that he can get them to be the very best that they can be.
This is not embarrassing. This is football once you get between the white lines. In 2 or 3 years, though, Josh, this is a business, right? Once you're in the NFL, and you're going to go take a 28-year-old grown man's job. You are there to take his job, PK. Is you getting paid $1 million, or he's getting paid $1 million? He ain't going to have a job next year, or you ain't going to have a job next year. That's it. So this, the more we can put stuff like that on tape, it's nothing personal, right? It's nothing personal. It's just who we are. Exactly. Perfect, in the alley. Write that down because we didn't get that done today. Right? This isn't a push crack. Push me on a push crack, Marcus. What should he do? Yep. And then what? Yep. So right when he says that, he should do what? Crack. Right? Here, Heinrich reads this guy, we pitch off Corey. That's the play. Write that down. Every time I hear 6 seconds equals 6 points. Okay, that's for the O-line, but that's for us. Imagine when we go 2 through the zone, we put the corner in a bind. That's where some of our play action pass is going to start to come in.
I don't know, we both competitive, you know, our groups, you know, they'll be competitive. It's always DBs versus wide receivers, but at the end of the day, we both just trying to go at it hard as we can and get as good as we can. So we'll see. Should be fun.
Good.